Felicia.m.mccreary, and thank you for coming back to another video. Here we are in the Pilates studio, and if you are new here, thank you so much for finding my channel, or maybe somebody told you about my channel. And we today are going to be talking about how my Pilates classes are set up, how the vibes are vibing here in my Pilates studio, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, I know that different Pilates teachers do different things, but some of the things that I've been seeing is not Pilates. I'm sorry, but some of the Pilates things are not Pilates-ing, if that makes any sense. Y'all not doing Pilates, okay? Some of y'all are not. And I'm not just saying it because like, oh, I'm a new instructor and I'm trying to find out that I'm trying to find things to talk about or just find things to be mean about. No, like once you have studied Pilates, you understand the background of Pilates, you understand Joseph Pilates and the Pilates method and contrology and all these things, you understand what you see on the internet is not always Pilates girl or boy. Whoever is taking the Pilates class. Yes, I talk with my hands. I'm sorry, I'm clapping this loud. I don't know why I just did that because it's very loud, okay? But this is my personality, this is me. And if you like it and you vibe with me, welcome. So anyway, we're gonna keep this video short. So, how I set my Pilates classes up. Now, a lot of you may be wondering, how do Pilates instructors know what their client actually needs? Do they know what their clients need before the class, or they just have this class just written out to where it's like, you know what, today I would like to plan a Pilates class based on this. Just some random workouts that's given because you want to be cool, or you just feel like I just want to teach this today because I didn't teach it last week. That's cool for whoever does that, but I don't teach like that. What I do is my clients register on my website. They can either sign up for a whole body wellness program, which is, you don't even have to come and take a Pilates class. That's just the natural health professional side of my business that I do. Or you can sign up for Pilates classes with a package, and you can have the wellness plan offered as an add-on for free because you sign up for the package for the month, okay? But there's always a health assessment that's sent as soon as the client registers for a class. And the health assessment lets me know what type of ailments the client could possibly have. I just basically cater the class around whatever they sign up to say, like, oh, these are my ailments that I have, or if I got injured or something like that, I'll know like not to do certain things for a particular client. How we studied when I was taught my instructional theory is that there's a section in our book to where like you have a specific exercise, right? Let me grab the book real quick, I'll show you. If you have been to any type of Pilates classes, or you have Pilates instructional theory, then you would know that inside of the book they have precautions for specific exercises. If a person is pregnant, if they have scoliosis, if they have lumbar lordosis, if they have kyphosis, or different things like that, then they're going to tell you different variations or different modifications that you should be paying attention to. And if you're not, then what kind of Pilates instructor are you? Okay. I'm just saying, okay? Okay. Got that out of the way. Whew. They can be a little touchy. I have these things that I take serious in class, which is injury prevention. And I don't feel like everybody takes safety the same way, or they don't feel the same way about safety for Pilates classes. That's y'all business, okay? I can't be in your business and focus on my business, but I do see that there's a lot of people that don't really think about safety when it comes to doing Pilates. So I digress. So what I do is, I know you can do all this on a computer, but I just write it down really fast because it's in my brain. Like, I know this person has these issues, and I'm like, okay, I just got to get it out because I know exactly what I want to do for this particular client. And I normally just do private classes. I don't really do group classes like that. If I do the group classes, they're pretty much the same way. You register. Once your name pops up, you get a health assessment, you fill that out, And once the health assessment comes back to me and I see who all is actually coming to the class the next day, then I can plan the class accordingly. The cutoff time to register is 12 hours before the actual class is supposed to start. So that helps me, because I'm a one-man show, that helps me to be able to plan for the class. If you no-show, then you no-show and you forfeit your class. You forfeit your money for the class. You can't reschedule the class after you no-show. But if you call or if you send me an email saying you need to reschedule, then I can reschedule your class for you. Or you can go in and reschedule your own class. But if you can't, I'll do it for you. So, so that's how my classes are set up. I have cutoff points that gives me time to be able to structure the class around the needs of the client, basically. That's how I do it. Now, if I know like a person has an issue with like their shoulders, I would focus more on warming the shoulder up and getting them on the spine corrector. It helps open the chest, massage the shoulders, massage the back, and you can even go one step further and put the spine fitter on the spine corrector and have the client roll back on it. I don't know if you guys know about that, but that is amazing. Okay, try it out. Some of the reference tools that I use are like some of the tools that I use to plan my class are I have my reformer books and things like that. So this exercise in particular is the kneeling abdominals facing back. Okay, you're kneeling abdominals, you're facing the foot straps back here. It'll tell you what the purpose of the exercise is for in the book, and it'll tell you the precautions. So if you have a person that has sent you back a health assessment, if that's how you structure your classes, that's how I do rural, this is just me. If they come back and say on their health assessment, oh, I have sore wrists and hands, I have had a lower back injury previously, and I've had knee injuries, and I could possibly be pregnant, I don't know, okay? You don't want to give them this exercise, okay? You could probably, you don't want to really start with this exercise, but there are different like precautions that you can take. You can like pad the frame. You can pad the area where their hands are going to be if they have wrist issues. If they have knee issues, you can pad the carriage to make it to where it's a little bit more comfortable. You don't want to have too much padding on there, but you want to have just enough to where the client is comfortable. And then see how they like go and flow through the exercise. But you want to have an exercise for the client that progresses up to that. So I don't think a lot of Pilates instructors do progressive exercises to lead up to the actual exercise, and I think that's why a lot of injuries happen. I don't want to step on any toes because, like I said, I'm new to the Pilates world, but I'm not new to fitness. I've said previously that I've done bodybuilding competitions. Like, I know about the fitness world and how things work, and I feel like you're supposed to progress up to certain things to prevent injury. Okay, that is how I structure my classes. There's another book that I use for myself. It's called the Trail Guide to the Body. I'll link it down below. I got it from Amazon. It's not a part of the anatomy program for Balanced Body, but I took an anatomy class with Trinity School of Natural Health for the Certified Natural Health program, and that's how I got my anatomy credits for being able to finish my Pilates certification. But this book right here, this book, okay, is my baby, all right? And they have like a little workbook that comes with it too. So you have like it's basically a hands-on guide to locating the muscles, the bones, and more. What's the more? I don't know, because it has everything in it, okay? And you can like see, they have these things in like your Pilates books, but it's not as in depth. Like in this book here, this book right here, it just tells you everything. Like, so, story time. When I was pregnant, I injured my lower back, right? I had to look up what the part of my back was that got injured, because here in Serbia, there was no physical therapist that the embassy doctor would recommend me to. So I basically had to do physical therapy on myself. Yes, I had to do physical therapy on myself. Nobody could help me. And I actually had to send a picture to the doctor of what the actual injury was. It was a lot. It was a mess. And me and the Pilates instructor that was teaching me to become a certified Pilates instructor was helping me after I explained to her what the area of my back was that had gotten injured because I fell when I was pregnant. So say if you have, this is a posterior view of the shoulder, the back, right? I don't know if you guys can see that. This is how the book is broken down. It basically tells you what exercises work that particular muscle, what exercise you can do if the muscle is injured, how to prevent it from being more injured, and that's pretty much it. This book is everything. If you are a Pilates instructor, please get this book. Anatomy and the human body, whatever you need to know, girl, you need to get this book. And I'm not just saying it because I feel like I need to be saying it. You need to get this book. This is like the best aid that you can have for teaching Pilates, okay? I will link it down below. I don't care, girl, just here. If I can give it to you, I will give it to you, girl, because some of these classes that I see are just, they're a little out of pocket, okay? They're not, I don't feel like y'all doing Pilates. I'm sorry, and it's not because I'm new to the Pilates world. It's because I just feel like y'all not doing Pilates, because based on the stuff I see here, if you have a group class, maybe you got a healthy group class, maybe somebody signed a waiver when they came to class, I don't know. But either way it goes, it's too much. Either way, that's how my classes are set up. And if you have any questions about anything related to Pilates, you can leave a comment down below, let me know. And this is how I structure my classes. Basically, you go to the website, you register, you get a health assessment. The health assessment comes back to me. I then plan my classes to see exactly what's going on with you, how I can help you, not injure you, okay? And then we have class. That is it. And we have tea after class. We have matcha lattes, we have ginger tea, we have chai tea lattes, and sometimes we have golden milk lattes. That is how my class is structured. I talk to you after class to see how you like the class. I give myself a 10-minute window between clients because I know the next client that's coming, the class is already planned out. And that's it. I have my notebook here that tells me everything that I'm going to be doing for the day. And I was watching this one girl on YouTube. Hold on a second. I'm going to pull her up. Okay, so I was watching this girl on YouTube. Her name is Amira Ritchie, and she's a certified Pilates instructor as well. Hey girl, how you doing? If you're watching, thank you for all that you are doing in the community of Pilates. I appreciate it. I see you, boo. Now, she mentioned this, it's like an app or like a website called Notion, to where you can like plan your classes out. And I am gonna try it, and girl, when I try it, I'm gonna let you know. But right now, I use a notebook and a pen. And she makes it look like super easy. She makes it look really, really easy. So I do want to try it out. I do want to get more electronic with my planning of my classes. Because right now, girl, it's just me writing this notebook, okay? I have to get it out, I write it down, and that's it. Also, too, if you are a new instructor, you definitely need to have liability insurance. If you are teaching in your own studio, you have to have liability insurance. That is a must. You need to have liability insurance. Okay, you can have on your website if you want a client to, you can have it set up if you want your client to sign a waiver. I have a waiver on my website as well, but you still need to have liability insurance because injuries do happen whether you believe it or not, whether you plan for an injury to happen or not. That's why injury prevention should be on the top of your priority list, but it seems like from what I am seeing, being cool is on some people's priority list, and it's kind of towards the top. And I really don't like that, but everybody is different. So like I said, if you are new to being an instructor, if you're at somebody else's studio and you're teaching, fine. They should have liability insurance as well. The client should sign a waiver knowing that they are actually doing a sports exercise. That means they are doing some type of exercise. They are doing some type of work to where the human body is being used outside of the norm. and they have to sign a waiver. If you don't have your client sign a waiver, that's fine, if that's what you choose to do. However, you need to have liability insurance. That is all I'm saying. Research what type of liability insurance you would like to use. I know the one that I use is pretty good. I haven't had to use it, but it's there. If you would like to know the liability insurance that I use and you're a business owner and have like a small Pilates studio like myself, I can put it down below in the description box. You need liability insurance, okay? You don't want to have anything, you don't want to have any kind of lawsuits coming back to you. There have been so many complaints about, oh, my Pilates instructor made me do this and then I got injured. Oh, my Pilates instructor said that I was okay to do this and got injured. Girl, how they told you was okay to do something? Did you tell them that you were injured? Did they know you were injured? Did you sign a waiver? Like, you have to ask all of these questions. It's not all fun and games with the business side of Pilates, because you are responsible for somebody else's body while they are in your class for 50 minutes, okay? You're responsible, nobody else. They signed up to trust you with their body, to be able to give them proper instruction, to be able to help them heal from whatever ailment they might be facing, or just to feel better, have better posture, or whatever it may be. They are trusting you with their health. If you don't realize that, then I don't know what you're doing teaching Pilates, and that's just, I feel like it sounds so mean, but it's just the truth, and somebody has to say it if nobody is saying it already, okay? Like, I'm sorry, but these are things that people just, they take for granted. You take for granted that you feel like you're the best Pilates instructor out there, or you take for granted that you're just like, I got all these cool new exercises that I want to do. I want them to try it. But sometimes people don't know themselves. They don't know that they have specific injuries. And if you do progressive exercises, you will see where the injury lies. It could be where, you know what? I'm doing a roll down or a roll up. Whatever you want to do, girl. Anything that involves the rectus abdominis, the transverse abdominis, the pelvic floor, the coccyx bone, all those things that come together to do any kind of rolling in Pilates. And if your client says, you know, ow, I feel a twinge when I do that, girl, stop. Stop. Don't make the client keep going, okay? Progressions, those things. Okay, that's enough. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you like this kind of content, please let me know. I'm sorry if I'm stepping on toes with these videos. I really do apologize, but I just feel like nobody is being honest and nobody wants to hear it. And if you like hearing it, make sure you thumbs up this video. I'm sorry. If you like to hear this type of content, make sure you thumbs up this video. Give it a like, girl. Comment, share the video. I don't care what you do. I just like making this content because it makes me happy. And I like talking about health-related things. So please make sure you like this video, you thumbs up this video, like this video, comment, subscribe, so I can continue to keep making more content like this. And until the next time, see you later. Bye.